and a very warm welcome. Sorry, I was just before we went live, I was doing some Arnold impressions. The guys were laughing. No, I don't have to open the show. I'm professional. I know, I'm not doing Arnold tonight. Not unless anybody asks. I'm not in an impressions kind of mood tonight. No. Anyway, welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby, and we are here for a masterclass. This is a masterclass all about the template library. It's an hour-long show tonight because it's no secret, is it? You know, we pre-record shows for you for the weekend, so we've got a little pre-record going out this evening to get ready for this weekend. So we are going to squeeze into this hour as much as we can as far as the template library is concerned. So, if you haven't yet got it, if you haven't yet got maybe expansion packs, this is your opportunity to pick those up during the show. If you've never heard or seen of it before, then don't worry, we'll go right through it and we'll talk around why, for me, this is one of our gold standard products. It is one of those products that you kind of look at and then, you know, maybe 2-3 years down the line, you'll look back and go, yeah, that was a product that changed people's crafty lives. I hold this in high regard with things like the Academy of Colour, for example. That's another, like, you know, gold standard product. Things like, for example, your layout collection, you know, another one which has helped so many different people. This is all template based. So basically, if you were just starting out today and you said, right, I want to start making cards, unbelievable cards that perhaps you'd never even heard of before, and different construction pieces and all these bits and pieces, but you said, I just wanted the easiest way to do it, this is how you would do it. All template based, so all you realistically need to go on top of that is something to construct it with, so cardstock and papers, something to score it with, something to cut it with, something to glue it with. You don't need a machine with this. Granted, the first edition did come with dies, but that's something that you can use down the line. It's a brilliant system. There are 30 different templates in the original, and in each of the expansion packs that we've got 15 extra projects, so that does total 120 projects in total. But this show, as I say, we're going to talk all around it. If there is a particular expansion pack that you want us to flick through and show you all the projects in, we can. Probably do a few demos as well. It's over to you though in a masterclass. You do the hard work here. We're just here for a bit of fun. So you ask the questions, you ask the requests, and then we kind of cater for you guys. So, you know, if you're quiet and you don't ask the questions, we're just sort of, you know. So it's all on you. Let's say hello to the lady who is here. She obviously wasn't here for the launch day show. However, been squirreling behind the scenes, been very, very busy. It is the one and only, the marvellous Sheila Halliwell. You've had a busy day, haven't you, Sheila?
Yes, I have. You've perhaps seen me keep walking past the window, Ben, because I was going getting stuff out of my trolley, which was just parked outside the studio. So I kept going getting things and then walking back, doing a bit of prep in the green room, and then doing a little bit over there, and then going getting a drink, and then coming back. So yeah, I probably wondered what on earth I was doing. But yeah, I've been looking through the template library because obviously this was launched quite some time ago, and me being new or newish. That wasn't something that I had actually had a chance to kind of look through, and so I've had a lot of time
looking through all the What's your honest opinion? What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I think it's really, really great idea, great concept, and I think you're never too advanced or too experienced to go back to a template or to go to a template if you've never used them. I mean, before dies and before like, you know, probably before like guillotines and trimmers that were available for crafters, specifically for crafters, we used to use templates all the time. You know, you're taught how to use a template at school, I was, and you know, an invaluable lesson, I think, as a small child, you know, learning how to draw around something and cut it out, and that really gets you started, you know, with your crafting and being flexible and learning how to construct and stuff. So it's right up my street. I just love it. I've gone through every one of the books today and looked at everything in there that you can do, and I've picked one or two out that we can hopefully demo.
Oh, okay, and this is a great thing as well. Just going to say hello to a few people too. The great thing about this, of course, is that you don't need any sort of previous crafting experience with this, because it is that kind of user-friendly. So we will go through everything. Jan's on the socials tonight, so we'll feed through your comments, we'll feed through any requests that you've got. And like I said, Sheila will have some demos for us. We are quite happy to flick through. We looked through the yellow earlier on. We looked through the indigo and also the original template library. But we're quite happy to flick through whatever you want to look at. Let us know. We've got Barbara Dawson in saying hello, hello, little bear, hi. Jen Shank says good afternoon, hello, hello. Alison Mason says hi to Ben, Sheila, and the CTV crew. Judy Bickham says hello, and Hilary says hi everyone from Hilary, and Holly Collie, hello, and a woof. Also, to Little Bear, excuse me, she says, I enjoyed the layout collection. Maybe I need the template library too. I would say if you've enjoyed using the layout collection, then this is going to be right up your street as well. And I would go to say that there's obviously there's a lot more in this in terms of projects. And actually, I would say it's probably easier to use in the fact that it's all just templates. The layout collection, don't get me wrong, is absolutely brilliant because you've got all the dies and the stamps and whatnot. But this is just a template, and it also gives you the opportunity, I think, more to use like your own papers and stuff. Because in the layout collection, of course, it's sort of prescribed, isn't it, a bit more with all of the different papers and cards. I mean, you can change it up, but obviously that's the sort of the thing with the layout collection. This, if you've got the layout collection, you will absolutely love. So it's worth jumping in for one or two of those. Hi to Karen Fisher. Maricela Alvarez is in. Calista Walters says hello. I have mine, but haven't used it in a while. Looking forward to the inspo. And Alison says I have the template library. It's unpacked. It's on the shelf and gathering dust.
Oh, don't be doing that. Send it to me if you're not going to use it. I don't have one. No, honestly, you must use it. Even if you just do one, maybe set yourself a goal and go, right, well, I've got,
one a week
if you've got the whole one, do like one a month or do, you know, don't like stress about doing it, but just make yourself use it. We're all guilty of it, aren't we? We're all guilty of buying stuff, you know, when we see it because we're excited and then we get it back and then next week we buy something else. So things, you get like a backlog, but definitely use it. Honestly, it's a really nice thing to have in your collection.
Hi to Doreen. She says, I love the template library. I use it often. It was one of my first purchases in 2024. Nice one, Doreen. Yeah. And Karen says, hello, everyone. I've just bought the letterpress. Yay. I probably shouldn't be watching the template library show as I'll probably be tempted. You probably will be. And Lynn says, hi to brilliant Ben and giggly Sheila, the amazing crew, the wonderful social superstar and everyone. I hope you're well and you are enjoying your day. The template library is amazing, says Jen. Help me learn different card bases and wonderful if you lose your crafty mojo. Let's go through them all then, shall we? I'll very quickly, as I did earlier on, just show you the original template library. So let's go overhead. So with each and every one of these, you get your template library templates. And you get your recipe cards. The original template library, which is this one, to the violet, it does come with a set of metal dies. We haven't got those in the studio to show you, unfortunately. But I would say, again, put those to one side anyway, because the genius about this for me is the fact that you don't need to use dies. You don't need to use a die cutting machine. You just use whatever you've got at home, you know, to trace them, to fold them, to score them, to cut them, and put them together. So very quickly, the violet has double bubble when it comes to the amount of projects. So you've got 30 projects in here. All of the expansion packs are just 50, I say just, 15 projects. And you can see here, you know, you're not just going to be making standard cards. The first project in here is a milk carton box. You've got a 3-step card in here, diamond fold card, arrow fold card, tri-fold shutter cards, zigzag cascade cards, envelopes in here as well. And without spending too much time over this side, each and every single one of these comes numbered. So the milk carton gift box is number 1. It tells you the size it's going to be. It tells you the size of the card stock that you need to be using. And then there's your template. So obviously you're going to be tracing around this, tells you where your score lines are, tells you where you are going to be cutting. And you've also got all of the areas on each and every one of these for your embellishments and mats and layers. These, by the way, simply pull out of your pad. So, you know, if you want to use number 3, the octagon shutter card, you pull that one out, you get your cardstock ready, you open up your booklet. Booklet is number 3, we said, didn't we? And there you go, octagon shutter card. You marry it up. That's what you'll make. You can choose the papers and cardstock that you want to work with. And then all of your instructions are on the back. So you've got 6-step process, pictures and words, and you also get the opportunity to be able to click on a link, or in the later editions, it is a QR code that you scan, which will take you to digital tuition with either Craig or Leanne. And look, very quickly, this is the first edition, just showing you some of the things that you are going to be making here. 3-step cards, strawberry boxes, diamond fold cards, concertina surprise boxes, arrow fold cards. And I know you'll be looking at this and thinking, seriously, all of this out of a template? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is what you are going to be able to do. And you'll make cards, I think, in here that you probably would only have ever dreamed of making. The infinity card is a lot of fun. That's one of D-Rob's favourites, the card that never ends. You've also got envelopes in here, complete with liners. There's tons. So you get the general idea with this. As I say, the first one that you've got is your violet. That comes with the dies, and it's 30 projects as opposed to the 15 that you will get. Otherwise, it's £71.99 or £79.20. And we can have a look at all of the other ones with Sheila. I'll take the box over. But I think, obviously, Sheila, you had to play with this today, and it is genuinely, isn't it? I know there'll be a lot of experienced crafters who'll be picking this up and who will have worked with templates before. But if we've got complete newbies watching and they want to get into making cards, this is probably one of the best things that you could buy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean it's brilliant. It just I think it's great for inspiration, and what I do find kind of really interesting is the way that you and I both look at it quite differently, in that when you have the library with you, then you open the templates first and choose a template and then go to the booklet, whereas what I do is go to the picture of what's in the booklet first and then get the template. So it's interesting to see how different people use it and go, right, well, ooh, this template looks interesting. I wonder what I can make with this. And you take it out and then you go to the boot. But remember what we said last time when we looked at this. You're never too old or too great to use a template. That's what we said, didn't we?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you said you did.
Is that one of my catchphrases?
That was one of the catchphrases. And I was just talking and it came out, and I said, "You're never too old or too great to use a template." And you went, "Have you just made that up?" And then you said it in one of your Brucey voices.
You're never too. What is it?
You're never too old or too great.
You're never too old or too great to use a template. All right, my lads. I forgot about that, but I like it. I did, yeah. But I can't remember what I did 2 hours ago.
Well, I know.
Should we have a look at one then? Because
yes.
You've got a demo coming up. Do you want to pick one?
I have, yes. No, before we do that, I actually made, you know when we were looking through earlier on in the 12 o'clock show?
Yeah.
You know when we saw the bench card?
Was that in the yellow?
I didn't do anything with it. All I did was cut out the bits, put it together. And you do get a window in there as well.
That's
so
that
you
one.
can cut the window. Yeah, but look at that. I think you can make that into a lot of different cards for people. And the weird thing is, it said on the template, it folds flat and it fits in a 5x7 envelope. And I was like, no way.
Yeah,
but
how does that fold
it
flat?
actually does. It does, honestly. Because it's like that inside. So it just folds flat. And it goes in a 5x7 envelope.
That's so clever, isn't it?
Isn't that amazing? And we've glued it. I mean, I've got a glued bit here and these are glued. But I'm thinking you can do all sorts with that, can't you? It'd be great for maybe if you've got someone in your family who's a hairdresser or someone who spends time in the shed, somebody who might work in a butcher's shop or a bakery. You can make it into a baby's room because you've got the window as well. You can do all sorts with it.
Haunted house for Halloween.
Absolutely, yeah. And I did wonder if you cut another one exactly the same but turned it on its end. Could you join them together to almost make like a big kind of frame? You know what I mean? So that's possible, but that's something you could look at. But again, I mean, that could you could store things on there. It could be
I love that little glue storer.
Glue storer, isn't it? You can pop your glues on. You could do like a whole run of them and label them.
I love that idea.
And it could be a chair for a doll. You know, you might have a couple of Barbies. Or a Cindy doll.
Yeah.
Sit her on there, decorate it lovely, maybe round the corners so it's a bit retro, put a cushion on.
Oh,
Ding dong, a million ways just with a template.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Remember, you're never too old or great to use a template. Which one are we going to look at now?
Let's
you
do
choose.
the yellow one.
We did yellow earlier.
Oh, did we?
Oh, you can choose it if you want to. I was just thinking.
Let's do blue. Did we do blue earlier?
Did we do blue?
Did we? Did we do
orange? We didn't do, did we?
Did do orange? No, let's do orange.
I told you to pick, and then I just picked. I'm doing a Sarah on you. She does that. She'll like, I'll pick one, I'll pick one, and then she'll pick something else.
No, let's do something else. No, I don't want to pick that.
No, I don't want to do
orange. So
orange.
we've got the orange one. Yeah. So obviously, what I do, for me, I'm a visual learner, and if I know something has got pictures in, I am going straight for the pictures. And I had a quick flick through to see what you can make in here. I will need my glasses for this bit. Because in here you've got like waterfall cards, you've got a split gatefold, a no glue pyramid box.
Wow,
a gift bag, a multi-flip card, a pop-up box card, a butterfly shaped card, a heart cone box, a mini hexagon easel card, a house gift box, a cat shaped card,
cat-shaped card for Halloween.
Yeah, a square base gift bag, a cracker, and a circular easel card.
Wowee.
So straight away, I mean, who wouldn't want to make that?
Yeah, exactly right.
And this is one of those that you either go into a shop and you buy like a pack of 4, you know, and then you decorate them. They're there for you to decorate, or you have a die for it. But with this, you don't need either of those. You can just stay in the house, you buy it, it gets delivered to your house, and start straight away. You start using your card stock and whatever you've got. It's fabulous. Waterfall card. Everybody loves a waterfall card, and it's so difficult to do it from the top, off the top of your head.
Yeah,
I mean, I've done
imagine.
them for years, and the only way I can remember about doing it is to kind of start off with like a T shape, and then it's like measuring up all those squares that are going to go on that waterfall, and sometimes it really tries your brain. So the fact that we've got templates, quite amazing.
Even making this out of a template, to me, I look at that and go, well, there's no way, but obviously you can.
Yeah. I mean,
Hexagon
it's like
petal card.
Yeah, it's like origami, isn't it?
Yeah.
But a step further, like a cleverer, more clever.
Did I tell you I used to run an origami business?
No.
Yeah, it folded.
Oh, no!
Every time.
Oh, hi. Oh, gosh, back to the project.
Yeah, sorry, moving on quick. Just ignore him and he'll stop.
Yeah, who is he?
Yeah, who's this guy?
So the next one, we've got a split gatefold card. Now, that's unusual because you've got like the little, like it's almost like an aperture here, but then here it isn't. So that's really unusual. I like that one.
Oh, that's the no-glue treat box.
So this is fabulous. If you've got a little hole punch, you know, you can punch the holes at the top. If you've not, just use your pokey tool, poke your little hole through. You're going to be putting ribbon through anyway, so it's not going to be seen. That's a really nice one, and this is great for like hanging on Christmas trees,
putting little
or
treats
doing, you know, using as an advent calendar. You could do 24 of them. Oh, look at this one. So this is a multi-flip card. Now wouldn't this be fun with if you got the Halloween pets?
Oh, yeah.
Because you could be doing the top half here, like either the dog or the cat, and then you could do like the ghost dress on the next one, and then you could do the feet.
Yeah.
No, so it's like one of those bits, isn't it, where you just
put
keep,
together.
put lots together, and then go, oh, look at the funny feet of the dog with the ghost head, and you could do that. Oh, everybody's favourite.
Pop-up box, like it's like a bit of a crafty staple, that, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah, yeah. Everybody went through a phase of doing these, and then it goes round in circles, doesn't it? So it goes quiet again, and then you've got the template. It's really easy to do it. Another beautiful shaped card here, butterfly, beautiful. Everybody likes a butterfly, so it's nice to have a big card shape. Ooh, what about putting some confetti in here for a wedding, or putting like sugared almonds in for a what do they call them on the wedding table? Like a favour.
Favours, like wedding favours,
like a wedding favour. That's really nice, isn't it? Really unusual, lovely done in the pink.
Mini
and then,
hexagon
oh,
easel.
That's nice. Oh, that's really nice, a mini hexagon easel card. And you would think, oh, I can't do that one because I haven't got hexagon dies. But you don't need them. You just need a template. You know, you can do it with a ruler, but it's really hard just because it's hard to get something measured up correctly because it's got angles, and unless you're great at maths or you've got like your protractors and stuff, you know, you don't want to be doing that, do you?
Who wants to be bothered with all of that?
No, you don't want to be doing that. You want a template.
Exactly right. Oh, that's cute.
Oh my.
Little house gift
I love
box.
that.
Really cute.
Oh, that's so nice.
Orange is quite a stellar expansion pack, isn't it? It's a really cool project.
This is really useful, this one. I think there's some great ones in here. I mean, again, those boxes, house gift boxes, use them all the time. Again, great for Halloween with treats in. And this one as well. This is really nice.
Super
Look at
cute.
That, with the cat on there.
Is the pumpkin, you get the pumpkin bit as well then, do you?
Well,
I suppose you must do.
shall we have a look and see? Let's have a look. So what number is it?
12.
12?
So we go in our templates. Just to say, there's a question about what size of paper/card do the biggest designs need? It's no bigger than...
I don't think any of them are bigger than like A4,
A4 size,
or
are they?
Probably letter size. Is that letter size in the US 8.5 by 11 inches?
Yeah.
I think it is, isn't it?
I think that's about as big as you need to go, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I've not seen anything bigger than that. Even though the template is 12 by 12 in size, your main element bit, and you might have to cut it twice, is less than A4, just A4.
Cat's got a ball of wool I've just seen.
As well. Oh my goodness, that is amazing.
Look at that.
You can see that. So let's see, you put my hand under there.
Yeah.
Ball of wool
and,
and a pumpkin.
Oh, and a collar!
Yeah, the colour. So you could be threading a bell through that, couldn't you? Putting a little bell on there.
Yeah.
That would be really nice. And that would be quite cute.
Oh, that's such a
But yeah,
cool project.
this is a really nice one, the orange one. That's nice too.
Yeah.
That's really nice. How very unusual is that? That's really, really nice. Really unusual. I like that one. I'm going to end up changing my mind now on the demos. So
And the cracker.
cracker. Everybody loves a cracker.
I think it's so good to be able to make your own crackers, isn't it? Rather
Yeah.
than buying the ones from the shops, which are usually
Yeah.
full of rubbish.
Like kind of rubbish or little breakable elements that you can, you know, what you're going to do with, you know, a pair of tweezers this big
That's
or a,
beautiful as well.
you know, that is really pretty. And again, the fact that you can, you know, you can do all these. If you've got your dies, there's nothing stopping you using your dies with these. But obviously, you can be just cutting these freehand because you're going to have the template for them. But I think orange is a really, really nice one. You've seen all those, and there's some unusual ones in there which are great.
Let me read a few comments and then we'll get into a demo because I know a few of you are desperate to see this in action. Carlene says, I have the complete library but I've not used it yet. Like we said in the earlier show with the letterpress, let this be the show that if you have this already, that inspires you to get it out to use it. Doreen says, I bought it in parts but I have it complete since a few months. Jessica says, good morning, I have 2 of the template library collections because my daughter claimed my first collection. She called dibs after the first shipment. Karen says, love my template library. Recipients are always impressed when I give them a card. Hello, Christine. Hello, Little Bear. And Miss T says, hi, y'all, from the USA. I've been making cards for years, but the template library and Ultimate Pro are the best investments that I have made. So just thank you, Jan, for the heads up. Some of the larger projects in the template library do need 12 by 12 apparently, but you're not going to go any bigger than that.
Well,
the majority of them are A4 size.
Yeah, we'll check as we go through because I'd hate to tell you, give you the wrong information and tell you something that's not true. So obviously I've not flicked through all the templates. I was looking at these, but we will check as we go through any of them to let you know what the biggest size is that you need.
So what have you picked out to have a bit of a make with?
I actually really liked this one, which is from the Violet recipe book, and the Violet, obviously this is the first one, isn't it, the Violet one, so this has got most in, but I really liked the look of the enclosed stepper card because I thought that was really unusual, and I like the way it does fall flat as well.
Yeah.
So we've seen, what I've done it the way around where we look at the pictures and go, oh, I quite like that shape, I'd like to do that shape. So we will bring in the templates here first of all, and we want to get number 23. So let's find number 23. And yes, now, funnily enough, I've just opened template 29 there, and that does say you will need for that a base sheet of 12 by 12. So I do apologise for that. There are a couple in here that need the 12 by 12 sheets. You know what, we've all, as crafters, we've all got a 12 by 12 sheet somewhere, whether it's paper, whether it's card, you know, whatever it is. So let's pull out the template.
I'm sure, if again, double check, this is where I say it's in stock and it isn't. We've got like 12 by 12 in white and black as well on the website, or we certainly did very recently. We can perhaps have a little bit of a check just to see.
I didn't know that, and I saw them on something the other day. I don't know, it's one of the lists of products that I was looking at, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
12 by 12.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in just white. Plain white, amazing. So just ignore me. So we've got here the template. Now you pull it out and you think, oh my goodness, that's a big template. But we're not doing like every bit all at once. You will notice as well, and you might be able to fill me in on information here, for any of you that have already got this and have made these, you might have gone, oh, I found it easy to do it this way or that way, or everybody does it differently. But this is the enclosed stepper card, so it flattens to 5 by 4, and you need one sheet for the card base of 8.5 times 11 inches.
Yeah.
And then for your mats, your layers and your embellishments in your pocket, you need an extra 2 sheets of the same size. So that's up to you whether you do patterned, whether you do plain, whether you just want to, you know, make it up as it is. And you get extra bits on, so don't feel that you need to use every single bit of it. Obviously you need to make the base card, but then you'll see like there are some embellishments on the pictures. If I bring that in again. So like you've got your little, you've got your shield here, and this is where you can put your sentiment. And then you've got like, I think these are ribbons because I can't see those on the sheet. So I think this is actual ribbon. But again, it's up to you how you decorate it. But then as well, you've got like some die cuts here. So you might have something in mind that you want to make this for, but I think it's really nice how that will fold back and then the card will shut just like a regular card will. So what we'll do, I think we'll do it on white, and then we've got some black here, we've got some pink. So I might kind of do it like it is on the picture. If I pop the picture there for a minute, then you can see that. So I might do it with white as the base card. I might add some black. I've got some pink, and I've also just got a piece of paper with some like, it's a bit like animal print with roses on as well, which are pink. So depends how much time we have to do it. But I think we'll do that one. So also, once you've found your template, you've got your page, you turn it over, and it will tell you exactly what to do.
Yes.
So it gives you pictures, and it says this card is made up of 2 separate pieces. Draw through the template for both pieces. Draw the outer edges and all score lines, and cut line markings for both pieces. So you do that, you draw all those through the template, and then you cut out around the outer edge of both of those pieces, and then you go on to your scoring. So let's just draw those pieces first that we need first of all.
There is that 12 by 12 smooth white card in stock if you want to get that.
Oh, really?
50 sheets, yeah, UK and US.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Fabulous. Okay. So I'm going to do this first of all on here. So this is 10.5 inches by 3.8 inches. So let's draw through here. Now what I'm using a mechanical pencil, which has got quite a fine nib. So what I would suggest, and I don't know what you think about this, Ben, or if this makes sense, because my pencil is fine and it's thinner, narrower than the gap, I would either be doing like putting it up to the outer edge of the gap or the inner edge.
Right, yeah.
Whichever you choose, you will need to do that
all the way around.
All the way around. For me, I think I usually go like outer edge.
Right.
That's what I do.
Kind of the same when you're doing your cutting with your guillotine, isn't it? Like wherever you bump it up to on the line, make sure you do it all the same all the way around, because otherwise you'll end up with a squiffy bit of card. Exactly,
yes. And if you're totally new to crafting and you haven't got a guillotine yet, or you haven't got a paper trimmer, you know, or you might be one of these people that you've got those, but you still like using the traditional like knife and ruler, then you can do that as well. But you know, you can do it with your scissors.
Yeah.
Depends how big. I would say you have some big scissors. Do it with big scissors, and then also do it with, you know, use your pencil, obviously.
Yeah, we've got all core stock available for you. Things like your scissors, I know, are back in stock. If you need scoreboards, we've got those. Guillotines, we've got those. Paper trimmers, we've got those. All the kind of things that you'll need on top of this. Adhesive, we've got. But literally, you buy the template library. You've got something to cut with, something to score with, something to stick with, and obviously something to make it with. You're away, but you don't need to buy a machine. And you know, as much as down the line, if you are new, you will probably buy a machine, be it manual or electronic.
Yes.
This is a great starting point, and the fact that you can do 120 different projects, Sheila, from templates is just brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yeah. It's pretty amazing. I think it's quite, you know, the fact that you can be making some unusual projects that, you know, other people might not have or might not have seen before. So it's really nice. Now then, what you've also got on here, you'll see all your score lines and where it says cut line, etc. And then in the middle here, you've got this one that says mat and layer, and this one that says mat and layer. So you don't need to draw round that. If you want to, you can, but that's not of like use at the minute, because we need to score and fold it. And then you would trace this onto your next piece of card. So say you were putting black on, that's what the mat and layers are for. So that's what we need to do. So we've done that one, and then we need to do this one. So I'm going to bring in another piece of white card. We've got a piece here. I might be able to just squeeze it on there. Yes, I can. So let's just squeeze it on this bit. This is a piece that's cut smaller. So again, I'm just using some of my bits that we've got dotted around the studio. Might as well just use the little pieces. So again, we will go around here, draw all the way around here. And I'm going on the outer edge again. To be honest, I don't think it would make too much difference, and you're going to rub these lines out after anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so, and then here we've got our score line. So this is the outer card, which measures 7.85 by 5 inches. So let's lift that off there, and you can see that's,
Okay, yeah.
that's quite basic. So what I'm going to do, it's up to you whether you do guillotine. You know, I'm a guillotine lover.
Is guillotine easiest?
I use a guillotine. I love having a guillotine because I love the fact that it's very straight,
Yeah.
and a big chop. I like to hear that chop. But I'm going to use the paper trimmer just because if you're new to this, and you might have a trimmer probably before you would get a guillotine. So with this one, because you've got the paper trimmer here and you've got the gap, you know it's going to cut down that line, so you can actually marry it up quite well. So we'll do that. It doesn't give you quite as smooth an edge as a guillotine would, but you know it's fine. It's fine. You still get a good straight edge. I'm not trapping my blouse in it there. Don't want to be cutting through my shirt, do I? So
Don't do that.
Pardon?
Don't do that.
No. I'd be like, I'll have to leave. I've got my shirt in half. Oh my. Okay.
You got your shirt on a show before, have you?
Oh, you mean when I got the ribbon out the shoulders?
Oh, yes. I thought you mean you'd like trap your shirt in the guillotine
No,
before
I
the
don't
paper
think
trimmer.
I don't think I've trapped it in the guillotine yet. I mean, I have trapped things before in I used to wear many years ago when the big die cutting machines first came out.
Yeah.
And I was working in a shop and I was die cutting, and we used to have to wear like a lanyard round our neck, and I stood up and the lanyard went through the machine. Luckily I could bring it back because it wasn't electronic, but yeah, you just have to be
Otherwise you'd have gone through the machine with it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you just have to be really careful.
An embossed Sheila.
An embossed Sheila, yeah. So there we go. So now we've scored down the middle of that one. That's fine. And we can rub those pencil lines out now. So I'm just going to go around the edge with my little eraser there and take off those pencil marks straight away. Then that looks 100% better. And you can still rub the line out even though you've just scored it. It should still come off there. I've gone on quite heavy here with my pencil. So, but again, it will come off as long as you've got a good little pencil eraser. That will work. So there we go. So now we've got our little outer card, and we can fold that in half like that, and we can just press that down in place, and there we've got our little card blank.
Brilliant.
That pencil mark off there. There's still a bit of pencil on
A
there.
lot of people suggest you can use those erasable heat erasable markers as well, which might be handy for this if they're in
that's
stock.
something should maybe invest in.
Yeah.
Because I think you can then use those on like fabric as well.
Absolutely.
And stuff,
I think that was
can't
the
you?
reason they were made, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Right, so what we'll do, we'll cut up the line there, and then we'll cut down the end here. I've got bits of craft carding because I was cutting craft card before, so.
They're not in stock currently that I can see, but when they do come back in stock, they are worth jumping on and getting.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've not got heat erasable ones. I have got some pencils for fabric, which it's a bit more like a chalk pencil, and then you get a little brush with it. So once you've, mapped out your bits on your fabric, you can just rub away with the brush. But that wouldn't work on cardstock, obviously. That needs to be on fabric. So, okay, let's line that up there. And
Karen's hoping to take her template library into work. Says when we have open days and do some card, I think that will be fun. I mean, yeah, if you're allowed to do that, why not?
Yeah. They don't mind you doing that at work. Yeah.
I
mean, we'd be fine here. We can bring any craft into work here.
Exactly right.
We get in trouble if we don't.
Yeah,
so.
can you imagine?
So, yeah. Okay, so now we've done that. So now let's refer back to our instructions now. We've scored our card base. So we need to score along all of the pencil line markings. If in doubt, if you think, which one is score line, which is a cut line, I don't know, you can bring your template back in and have a little look at it. Go, right, it's like that, so I know that this is a score line, score line, score line, score line, score line. Everything is a score line apart from, and this is score line, apart from these here, and these are your cut lines. And again, with those, you can do those on your trimmer, or you can do them with your like knife.
Knife, yeah.
Couldn't think of the word then. Right, so the only trickier bit now, and this is not a tricky bit as such, it's lining it up on your scoreboard. Now I can see now that this is at 3.5 centimetres. And I know we work in inches as well, but you know what? If your scoreboard has both on, I'm sure everybody else does this. I do. If I line that up on there on the centimetre side, and I can see that that is lining up there, I will go for that. If I can see that this one is slightly out, I'll either move it up or I'll try it on the other side.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm not measuring at this point, I'm just actually scoring. Now it was actually better on the other side, it was actually nearer. So let's turn that back over. So, you know, try that, try it. And if, you know, you might want to just nudge it up a tiny bit, but just keep hold of it tight while you score that. And bear in mind, these are handmade projects. So it's never going to be scored like it would be on an industrial machine.
Yeah.
And this is why we love our craft. It's the fact that we can do this without a machine, you know, and we can get really good, we can get really good projects by doing it this way. And you still want to keep that handmade effect. I do. I don't want people to go, oh, where did you buy that from?
Like,
I want people to go, have you
produced.
made this? And you go, yeah, I made it for you. So again, you know, just like try it and just have a go. It's not the end of the world.
Doreen as well. She says, I sent some photos from the fancy card storage box
Oh.
and the apron card as well.
Okay.
So we'll have a look at those. Hi
Right.
to Stephanie, Theodos, Michelle and Beth have joined us as well.
Fabulous. So obviously you can see when you've got a score line here, the temptation is to go like from here and go right down, but we don't want that. We need to just score this line here. So as long as you can get a good line up with your board. So then what we need to do, we need to take a craft knife. Oh, I didn't get the craft knife out, but it's here, so that's okay. We need to get a craft knife and we need to cut these little lines. So again, this is where you can bring in your little template like that, and you can see that we need to cut down here. So we need to cut, I think we need to cut right the way down, but I am going to just come back and have a look at that. Now what you can do as well, you can either cut with your knife or you can do it on your trimmer. Oh,
sorry.
what is that?
It's Leanne's phone. We may as well, we were trying to do it under the cover of, you go in, Leanne, go on.
Oh,
It's Leanne's phone, she left the phone.
From?
I've also left my face.
Your
Oh
face?
gosh. Oh my, that's funny.
dear.
Sheila, what you're up to. I mean, that was incredibly professional, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I had no idea you were creeping in there.
I'm sorry, I left
dear.
my face and my phone.
Oh, and I didn't see it. So.
Did you not need me ramp?
No, I stood on it and I felt really big, and I was a bit like, oh.
Did you think?
Yeah,
Do you not like it?
because
But
we are
always very
we are
similar in
similar
height.
You are
in
quite-
height, but
I've never noticed that.
I felt just, and I've got my tall wedges on. We're like two little pixies, aren't we?
You didn't get half the way home, did you, before you realised?
No, Diane's waiting for me in the car.
Oh,
I mean, it was
okay.
lovely to see you all.
And you?
Yes, you are tall. Yes, you're a tall human.
A tall human.
A tall human.
A tall
Well, a bit of
human.
bonus Leanne there.
See, it was really nice.
Bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a nice evening. Oh, funny. Right, so what we need to do now then, we need to cut. Now, because I have got my knife here, but I can't actually find a metal edge ruler on there. So I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky and I'm gonna do it on my cutter. So, and you can do this on your paper trimmer. If you've got a paper trimmer, then this is perfect.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my, I'm gonna try and line this up as best I can on this line. Now it's a little bit tricky.
Okay.
Because I can't quite see, because I should have stood on the ramp, shouldn't I? So what I'm going to do, yeah, so what I'm going to do,
Do you want to sit on my shoulders?
no, do you know what? No, I don't want to do it like that. You know what I can do? And this is not something I should do, really, but I have done this before, and I'm not going to stick the knife right through.
Oh, okay.
But you can do this if you can
Very
line
light.
this up on your scoreboard.
Yeah.
And just put a little nick in there. I'm not sure if I'm lined up exactly in a groove, but I'm not pressing down much at all. So I don't want to damage the scoreboard. But have we really not got a metal edge ruler anywhere? Let's have a look and see. Sometimes it's tucked in somewhere, isn't it? Has Ben found
I've got loads of kit
Let me have a
here,
look in my bag. I mean, I might have just a regular... Oh, I have got a metal one. It's just I think it's... I don't know where it's from. It's just a regular ruler. We'll use that one.
Just to say as well, Sheila, just remind people, which project are you doing from which library?
I'm doing the number 23, the enclosed stepper card from the Violet,
which is the original one, isn't
library.
It?
Yes, yeah. So the original one with the big, the big pieces in it, the big pages in it. It's got lots of pages, hasn't it? So I want to see where my cut line is. So the cut line, because we've got score lines here, now it says cut line. So I am thinking we cut from here. Let me look on the picture. I don't want to get it wrong because I know that one piece folds over, one piece stays where it is. So yes, so we cut from here right down to the score, the first like big score, I think. So let's give that a go down there. Sorry, it was just, I just felt like I needed to get a ruler for that.
Yeah.
Just to do it with the knife. So I think we're going right the way down there. And then I'm going to turn it round to do the other side. Okay, that feels like it's right. That feels like it's right. And the pictures will tell you. And obviously, like Ben says, we've got tutorials online. They will be on YouTube, will they, Ben?
Well, so when you buy the libraries, I think the first one's just like link. And you get a QR code as well.
Get the QR code, silly me.
So it's all there.
I'm forgetting about that. So now we've got that cut.
Yeah.
Right up there. Okay, now we can start to fold it. And this is where you can look at your picture. I'm just going to press that down like that. And then pull this one up. And it will normally tell you if you need mountain and valley folds, it will normally say you need a mountain and valley fold here.
Yeah.
For me, I'm looking at the picture and I can see that this is how it's going to go. Okay, so this one will go like that. I think that's how it is.
Yeah.
So you can see now we've got that. That presses flat, so you give that a good old press. You can see that's like a stepper card. And then that goes in the middle of here. So that should fit spot on in there. Absolutely does. Like that.
Oh, brilliant.
So what you would then do is you would attach this whole piece here. So this, you can put glue on here. Let's snip those little bits off. You can put glue on, you can put tape on, whatever you want to. That would then go onto, in fact, we can probably do it with the tape runner, can't we? Because we can put that flat again. Let's do the tape runner like this. And do you know, I had real trouble getting that tape going, and I don't know if it's snapped because I think it has, because I dropped my bag. It fell off my trolley in the rain at Hobby Maker, and it just like went everywhere. All
the stuff rolled everywhere, did it?
It went under a car. And it was like, it was dark. See, this one's gone the same now.
A moving car?
I think it's... No, I wasn't. I didn't go under a moving car, Ben. I did not go under a moving car, no. It was a parked car in the car park at Hobby Maker, and it was dark, it was late. This one don't work either. I think I'm just doomed with these. Let's go with tacky glue. So I was on my hands and knees in the dark, in the rain, with my light on my phone under this car, and I was reaching and I was like, oh my goodness, all my stuff, everything fell out, everything was wet through. So I just picked it all up, threw it in the boot of the car, drove home. That was a week or so ago. Yeah. So last night I was at Hobby Maker.
Oh no, not another disaster story.
It was dark when I came out. It was going dark anyway. Did the same again. So everything just fell. Yeah, I had my, you know, my big trolley. Yeah. I had my little tool bag on there. I was trying to be clever and quick, and unfortunately, as I was going up kind of the car park, which is on a bit of a slope, and it's a bit uneven, so when you're dragging your trolley, you can hear it clattering. And then all of a sudden I turned around and I thought, Sheila, check your bag. And as I turned around, it just went, ooh, bang. everything all over the floor again.
Never.
So, yeah. So
Not having much luck, are you?
No, so I need to have like some kind of cover on it or some kind of strap on there. But you can see now, I mean, how cool is that? That's really good, isn't it?
I love it.
And then
So
when
cool.
you stand that up, like that will pop out. I've got a little bit of glue on there. But that stands up like that. Isn't it fun? Isn't it unusual?
It's just brilliant, and all that from a template again.
Yeah, absolutely. You could be making these, and you could be then going, right, okay, I'm going to put all those in a box, stand them up in a box, label the box, and then just go, right, I know that these are enclosed stepper cards, and then I know when to go back to the template to get the mats and layers done. And you could be doing that. I mean, what's stopping you selling packs of cards and envelopes? You know, to like people that come to your craft club or your classes.
Yeah.
You know, do six in a bag. You know.
Hello, Natalie. She says, I've watching during my lunch break. I bought the entire library last month, but waiting until I finish my Christmas projects. Looking forward to using it. We have a drop-in once a month, says Karen, where we have a day to team build and ask the public to drop in. So, yes, we can easily do it.
Yeah.
And Michael says, evening Ben and Sheila, we're gutted we can't make the UK Craftaganza, but I'm sure it'll be fabulous. More on that to come in a second. Michael, yeah, we'll miss you, but we've, there'll be plenty of time in the future, I'm sure, to do something similar.
Definitely.
Jennifer says, I love the template library. What a cool card, says Stephanie. And thank you for the photos as well. We've got a few photos that have come in. We'll have a look at those. Actually, should we have a quick look at those now? Doreen, thank you for these. So you've obviously created this with the template library. I love, by the way, the papers that you've used here. How super cute is that? So that's one of the construction pieces.
Look at that, that's brilliant. Look at that mouse.
Then
That's lovely, it's so unusual.
same again here, look. That's super cute.
Isn't that nice? What a lovely unusual shape. You can't, you would just love that, wouldn't you? You'd love to receive that.
And again, the kind of thing that you perhaps wouldn't think about doing until you've got the template library, which gives you all of these different ideas. So yes, if you're new, then it's a brilliant place to start. But again, if you are more experienced, if you're somebody who's been crafting for a while, I can guarantee, almost guarantee, that there will be projects in there that you'll look at and go, I've never seen a project like that before, I've never seen a card shape like that before. And that's why it is something for everybody. Double points on everything. Michael was just mentioning a few moments ago about Craftaganza. Still much chat about that, and there are still tickets available for this event. $6.25 is the Dallas price, or the US price. £475 or €495 if you want to come to the event in Newton Aycliffe. So the dates at the bottom of the screen there for you. 15th and 16th of May for the Aycliffe event. Here in County Durham, just around the corner actually, where you will also get the opportunity for a studio tour. And then you've got the Dallas, Texas event on the 18th and 19th of April. This is all next year, so that's a Saturday, Sunday. And then the 21st, 22nd of April, which is the Tuesday, Wednesday at the Sheraton Hotel in Fort Worth. Let's have a look at this VT from Monday when we officially launched this. This was, at the time, only available for Platinum Pluses and Platinum for Lifers. The tickets are now on sale for everybody, so have a listen to Sarah and Leanne, and if budget allows, get yours booked.
So we're launching Craftaganza on a worldwide tour. So yes, we're doing it here in the UK, as we've been doing for the last 15 years. We're also now, for the first time in 2026, coming over to the USA, and we'll be doing 2 live events, in-person events, in Dallas, Fort Worth at the Sheraton Hotel. We'll be doing that in April, on the Saturday the 18th and Sunday the 19th of April, and then Tuesday the 21st and Wednesday the 22nd of April. That's 2 separate events, and what you will get on those events are 10 classes. So 10 classes, 5 on day 1, 5 on day 2. You and a group of other people will move round all 5 of those classes till you've completed all 10, so there will be no choice of. We'll be repeating that in the UK in May, and the date for that is the 15th and 16th of May, which is a Friday and Saturday. And we're going to be doing that at Glow Church here, just 5 minutes away from our Newton Aycliffe office. The slight difference for the UK attendees will be that will also include an exclusive tour of the Crafters TV studio. Now, what you get for your ticket price, which you can see on the screen, is you get all 10 classes. And in those classes, everything you need to use to create the thing being taught in the class, or to learn the technique, or have the experience for whatever it is you're doing in that class. You will also have your lunch covered on both days, that is included, and your refreshments during the day is included. As we've talked about during the day, your travel to and from is not included. We're leaving that up to you because there will be several different ways that you want to travel in a group, individually, on a plane, on a train, in a car. It's entirely up to you. And then what we're also not including is your hotel stay, because you might want to share rooms, you might want to stay with a local friend, you might be bringing the RV, the camper van, you might be choosing to book an Airbnb and 10 of you all stay together. So we don't want to be prescriptive, we want you to do you. So you will need to arrange your own hotel and your own travel to and from the event. But you will get your lunch and you will get your refreshment while you're at the event. We've got double points this week, so if you are wanting to shop, you're going to be able to level up those points and maybe move to a new level of discount, and then you can do that all week if you want to. That will give you the ability to shop all year at a higher level of discount, because the amount of points you're going to get, which are 1,250, 950 and 990, depending whether you're dollar, pound or euro, is enough to be able to jump you those points levels. The prices that you see on the screen, you will not get your current level of discount on. That is the price you'll pay. The price on the screen is the price you'll pay. So you won't be getting your 5, 10, 15, 20% of discount on those prices, but you will get your double points, which I think is really exciting. It is a considered purchase, so if you are wanting to spread the cost, we've got different options available for you depending where you are in the world. So if we go to the US, then if you log into your account and put it in your basket, go to checkout, make sure you choose PayPal, your PayPal account. If it's available to you, you might have the PayPal Pay in 3 option there. Of course, you could use a credit card if you want to. And if you want to do that in person, please contact our customer services team. They'll be very happy to do that over the phone for you. If you're in the UK, the payment options we have are Klarna, ClearPay, and again, PayPal Pay in 3. If you have that available to you, you can absolutely take advantage of that if you would like to. It's a really exciting, and I think that's all of the high level that you need to know. Sarah, tell us, why did we want to do this?
Well, the thing is, you've got to remember, we celebrate 20 years here at Crafters Companion in just a few weeks' time. And for 15, 16 years of that, we've been doing Crafters Companion Craftaganza. Now, it started off, the very first one we ever did, we only had 30 people there. And we built up over the years. We used to hire a big hotel in the UK here. And we had hundreds of people come and do the Craftaganza event. When I say hundreds, we never had more than a couple of hundred, because we wanted the classes always to be really intimate and do that. Now, we stopped doing that during the pandemic. So the pandemic put paid to Craftaganza, and this year was the first time we've brought it back, and we did it virtually. So those of you, I'm sure loads of you watching in the comments will have taken part in our virtual Craftaganza event early this year. We had thousands and thousands of crafters from all over the world. They bought, and we sent everybody a little box out in the post so that you had your box with your kit for each one and your core kit, and then we taught those classes. Now, that was absolutely unbelievable. I had the best weekend. It was Leanne and I who taught half the classes each, did a big teaching over the weekend, absolutely loved it. The difference is we didn't get that personal interaction. I think that is the big thing. We didn't get a chance to spend time with people, to get to know people one-to-one. I feel like there's some of our customers who came to our Craftaganza event years ago. I know them personally. I've made friends with them. They are still people I keep in touch with now, and I'm friends with them on Facebook, and we chat. That is the difference. I get to know people personally. So the whole point of this is, and I know it's not for everybody, not everybody wants to come out and do this in person, but for those who are Crafters Companion super fans, right, who just want the ultimate Crafters Companion experience, if it's here in the UK, you come up to us. You come up to us, we're hosting you here in the northeast of England. We're going to bring you in and do behind the scenes tours of Crafters TV as well. It's going to be an unbelievable couple of days on the 15th and 16th of May, right? We know that we have a high proportion of our customers in the US, and it's not feasible for all those people to be paying thousands of pounds to fly over to the UK. So we are flying our entire team. So when I say our entire team, myself, Leanne, we've got Ben, we've got the 2 Debbies, we've got We are all coming over to you, and we're going to keep that small, intimate class size, so 30 people in a class, so that you will get tons and tons of one-on-one time with us. You'll get time between the classes on an evening to just hang out with us, to get to know us more as people. We get to know you as people. It's like this experience that we have, but on another level. That is the difference, okay? So we have 2 dates in the US, we have 1 date in the UK, and within the US, we are conscious that we have a lot of people. The US is 10 times bigger than the UK, so we have a lot more customers there. Hence, we're doing the weekend, the Saturday, Sunday, or you can come on the Tuesday, Wednesday. And actually, it's been neck and neck, depending on, all of a sudden the weekend will go in ahead, and then the midweek will come ahead, right? What we are doing is it's launching for Platinum Plus and Platinum for Life members first. And then we are launching on general sale. There are a limited number of tickets. I cannot urge you any more strongly. You need to get in and book your tickets, and let us know when you have, because we can't wait to see you there.
Come along, it's going to be amazing. As you heard in the video there, of course, opportunity for you as well to be able to potentially split the cost. So check that out when you do check out, but we'd love to see you there. Because I know you're very excited as well, Sheila, aren't you, about Craftaganza?
I am, yeah. Got an email a few weeks ago and saying that this, we're hoping to do Craftaganza in Dallas. Would you, be like happy to join us? It was like, oh,
let me think
about this one. Well, yes, of course, of course. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? It's a great opportunity for us. It's going to be a great experience for everyone. It's going to be so nice to meet all the lovely viewers. And the same when we do it in the UK the month after, to meet all the viewers that join us all the time. We feel like we know them anyway, because we know the names, we know about the pets, we know what they like crafting with. So it's going to be really nice to be able to come out and share some time and swap ideas and have fun in classes and just enjoy learning about each other and getting to know each other and having some nice times together.
I genuinely mean this, and I know you guys probably don't believe, but as excited as you are about meeting us, we're as excited about meeting you, because, as I say, you see us every day, so you know us. Like when you get there, you'll be like, oh, look, there's Ben, oh, look, there's Sheila. But I know a few faces, obviously, from the Craftimonials and things that we've done and Craftallogs for the years, so I know a handful of you, but there's loads of names that I read out every day, and I don't know what you look like. So I'm super excited, as we all are, to meet you in person. And as we've said, you get to work with the best in the business. You get to have a load of fun. You get to make all the projects. We're going to have an evening of entertainment as well. And you've heard Leanne talking about what on earth that's going to entail. It's just going to be a joyous few days, isn't it? And like you say, if it's within your budget, it is a considered purchase, but we'd love you to be there. Because we're going to have a lot of fun, aren't we?
I think so. It's one of those, those chances. I think since we all went down into lockdown, 5-6 years ago, and things stopped then, like, craft groups, meetings, classes, it all kind of disappeared, and a lot of those were never resurrected. And the fact that we can now get on a plane and come over to you and spend some time in Dallas. I've been to America many times. I've not been to Dallas. So I've been to different areas but not been to Dallas, so that's going to be really exciting. I know we won't get a lot of free time, but it's always nice to meet the people who are actually from that region, like true Americans. It's going to be really lovely.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We are back tomorrow with loads of fun. Finish off with the Friday Night Live as well, so it's going to be amazing. Thank you to all of the team. Thank you to you guys for watching, and until tomorrow, bye for now.